Have you ever wondered exactly how much money you would need to never work again? Today I'm going to give you 3 different lifestyles, from the bare bones digital nomad to the high roller tech entrepreneur penthouse suite. And I'm going to show you exactly how much money you need to live that lifestyle forever on passive income without ever working again. Let's dive in. Here's the formula that we're using to calculate these numbers and estimate the cost of these lifestyles. Rule number 1 is figure out the after taxes cost of your dream assets. Think about your house, think about your cars, maybe a boat. How much do they cost after tax? Then we need to calculate what tax would be on top of that so we know how much you need to earn before you're able to buy those things. Number 2 is add your yearly living costs. How much money does it cost you every single year just to exist at that level of lifestyle? Number 3 will calculate how much money do you need invested to cover that yearly living cost just off of passive income at about a 5% yield, which is the percent that most people can get passively by investing their money in the market. Number 4 is we'll throw in a peace of mind cushion. This is a barrier, a baseline amount of cash that you have for emergencies, like market crashes, family losses, or other big issues that come up that demand cash quickly. And number 5, we'll add it all up and we'll have the escape number that you need. And this is based off of MJ DeMarco's escape number formula that you can find in his book, Unscripted. If you haven't read that yet, you should go check it out. If you want to be an entrepreneur, it's worth reading. So for the first lifestyle, the minimal nomad lifestyle. Let's say you want a converted van that you can live in to roam around North America, some basic gear, and you're cool with modest travel expenses. You might be a freelancer, an online consultant, or run an online dropshipping store. Anywhere where there's Wi-Fi, you can work and get the job done, so you're able to live in your van and travel around the country. So step number 1 of our formula, asset. Your van and other gear might cost about $50,000 after tax. So pre-tax, it comes to about $70,000 if you pay around 25% in taxes. Number 2, your annual costs. Let's say you spend about $20,000 in basic lifestyle expenses. This would cover your gas, food, insurance, phone plan, and maybe some light entertainment here and there. If you want to fund this from passive income at 5% annually, that's about $400,000 after tax, which means about $530,000 before tax. Let's add a small emergency cushion for that lifestyle of around $200,000 pre-tax. So in total, we're around $70,000 for the van, $530,000 for your investments, $200,000 for your emergency cushion, roughly $800,000, just shy of $1 million. If you can manage to bank around $800,000 over time pre-tax, you can buy your van, buy your gear, invest the rest, and live that lifestyle forever. No boss, no rent, just the open road. And it's all paid for by the passive income that you have in your investments. So for the minimal nomad lifestyle, you need around $800,000 as your escape number. The second lifestyle that we're covering today is the family man tech founder. Picture a comfortable suburban home in, say, Raleigh or Austin, if you live in the US. 2 decent cars, the kids are in school, maybe you take an annual family vacation. A house plus 2 cars might be about $800,000 after tax, which is roughly $1.1 million before tax at a 28% tax rate. Your annual costs would be around $90,000 per year. Maintenance, insurance, kids' expenses, groceries, a little bit of money for entertainment and fun. To make $90,000 a year in passive income, assuming about 5% on your investments, you're looking at $1.8 million after tax, which comes to about $2.5 million pre-tax. For your peace of mind emergency fund, we'll add 50% of that. Call it $1.25 million pre-tax. So let's add it up. $1.1 million for your house and cars, $2.5 million invested to cover annual living expenses, and a $1.25 million fund for emergency use. That's about $4.85 million. We'll round it to $5 million, nice and easy. With $5 million in pre-tax savings earned, you can own your home, invest the rest, and have enough money coming in every single year to cover your costs and live that life as a tech founding family man forever. So for the family man tech founder, your escape number is $5 million. Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, the digital entrepreneur playboy. Think about a penthouse in Miami or Dubai, a Lamborghini, maybe a small yacht, fancy dinners, no expenses spared. Let's call it around $2.5 million after tax for a nice penthouse, a supercar, maybe a small boat. At around a 40% tax rate, that's roughly $4 million pre-tax. We'll just keep it round. Maybe you spend around $120,000 per year. House fees, boat maintenance, premium insurance, nightlife. Assuming 5% returns, you need around $2.4 million invested after tax, or around $4 million pre-tax. Yep, we're talking big numbers here. For your peace of mind emergency cushion, let's go big, because you're a baller. 100% cushion. So we'll throw in another $4 million pre-tax. So totaling those all up, we're looking at around $4 million in assets, $4 million in investments, and $4 million in a safety cushion. That's $12 million pre-tax. Talking big numbers, folks. If you can make $12 million pre-tax, you can buy the penthouse, invest enough to generate 6 figures in passive income, have a massive emergency buffer left over if the market tanks, all while partying in style. So we we just covered 3 different lifestyles. The minimal nomad needs to make around $800,000 pre-tax. The family man tech founder needs to make around $5 million pre-tax. And the digital entrepreneur playboy needs to make around $12 million pre-tax to sustain his lifestyle and live it forever. It's a pretty big range. I get it. Those are very different lifestyles. But here's the key. Once you know what your number is, once you identify what that dollar figure value is, you can work backwards to build the business that funds that escape number. The idea is to set your target and aim for it. With the right business and the right goals, any one of these lifestyles is possible for you. Which one's calling your name? Drop a comment below. Let me know. I'll see you in the next video.